Hello and a very good morning to all our viewers out there. You're watching the Morning News Show on CNN News 18 and I am Sriya Kundu, here to take you through all the top stories for the day from across the nation and around the world over the next 30 minutes. And well, our first story for the day is the last day of the Parliament monsoon session. Well, the Parliament monsoon session got over yesterday, but the political fireworks continue outside the Parliament. The I.N.D.I.A. alliance has decided to move a resolution against the Rajya Sabha chairman Jagdeep Dhankar for partisan behaviour and targeting opposition leaders, which includes suspensions as well. Now, the I.N.D.I.A. alliance has accused the government of weaponising privilege motion. The opposition has planned to stage protests in the coming days. Now, remember, this decision of the I.N.D.I.A. alliance comes after AAP MPs Raghav Chadha and Sanjay Singh and Congress MP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary were suspended from the House. Let's have a look at all the reactions we have on this particular story.
मुझे क्यों निलंबित किया, मुझे क्यों सस्पेंड किया गया, मेरा क्या अपराध है? क्या मेरा यह अपराध है कि मैंने पार्लियामेंट में खड़े होकर दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी बीजेपी के सबसे बड़े नेताओं से सवाल पूछे? क्या मेरा यह अपराध है कि मैंने दिल्ली सेवा बिल पर अपनी बात रखते हुए बीजेपी के सबसे बड़े नेताओं से न्याय की मांग करी, उन्हें उन्हीं का पुराना मैनिफेस्टो दिखाकर वादे पूरे करने को कहा, बीजेपी को आईना दिखाया और आज की बीजेपी को अडवाणीवादी और वाजपेयीवादी होने की बात कही? क्या इन्हें यह दर्द सताता है कि कैसे ये 34 साल का युवा संसद में खड़ा होकर हमें ललकारता है, हमसे सवाल पूछता है, हम पे सवाल दागता है? ये लोग बहुत शक्तिशाली लोग हैं, ये लोग किसी भी हद तक जा सकते हैं।
कोई प्रभावशाली तरीके से तार्किक आधार पे कोई बात कर रहे हो, कल मुझे एकदम नहीं दिखा, तो वो मुझे निराशा हुई। उस नाते मुझे तो खुश होना चाहिए कि उनका प्रभावी नहीं लगा मुझे। कहीं इंडिया शब्द के इस्तेमाल का, तो वो इसमें चिंतित हो गए कि ये इन लोगों ने एक ऐसे अलायंस का नाम दे दिया जो देश से जुड़ रहा है। और पिछले 2 महीनों से हम लोग यही सुन रहे हैं कि किसी तरह से ये इंडिया वाली जो बात है इसका कटाक्ष करो, कि लोगों के दिमाग में ना ये बैठे कि ये तो ऑल इंडिया लेवल का कुछ अलायंस बन रहा है।
तो हम लोगों पे तो जो करना है करिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। अभी सस्पेंशन का प्रस्ताव लेके आए, अगली बार फांसी का प्रस्ताव लेके आइए, हमें कोई परेशानी नहीं है। लेकिन ये गलतफहमी में मत रहना कि हम लोग कोई चुप रहने वाले हैं। मणिपुर के लोगों का मुद्दा बार बार उठाता रहूंगा और हमारी पूरी पार्टी मणिपुर में हो रही हिंसा के खिलाफ अपनी आवाज बुलंद करती रहेगी, सड़क पर भी, संसद पे भी। इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूं कि अगर आप चाहते हैं नियम कानून से चलना, तो सामने भी सारा कुछ रख दिया हमने, जो हमारा सस्पेंशन की चिट्ठी थी। और अगर आपको तानाशाही दिखाना है तो मैं तो कह रहा हूं कि अगली बार फांसी की सजा का प्रस्ताव लेके आओ सदन में, नई परंपरा शुरू करो कि जो हमारे खिलाफ बोलेगा उसको फांसी दिया जाता है कि नहीं, हाँ चलो हो गया फांसी।
अधीर रंजन चौधरी जी, हमेशा उनकी आदत है कि भाई अमित शाह बोलते हो और कोई बोलते हो तो हर बार मतलब उठकर वो रिएक्शन देने का काम करते हैं। और उनको अगर कोई भूमिका रखनी है तो जब जवाब होता है, जब मंत्री जब उनका बातें खत्म करते हैं उसके बाद उनको बोलने का अधिकार है। लेकिन हर बार टोका टोकी करना अच्छी बात नहीं है और इसीलिए उनके ऊपर कार्रवाई करने का निर्णय लिया है और वो निर्णय तो सही निर्णय है। राघव चड्ढा जी ने जिस तरह कोई एक मोशन दिया था उसमें हमारे बाजू के 5 MP का जो बोगस सिग्नेचर है, ये बोगस सिग्नेचर करके मतलब टेबल हाउस में उन्होंने मतलब वो पत्र दिया था। तो मुझे लगता है कि इसी तरह का कभी नहीं हुआ है। मतलब आपको मोशन देने का अधिकार है, चर्चा करने का अधिकार है, लेकिन बोगस सिग्नेचर करके देना ये बहुत बड़ी सीरियस बात है और इसीलिए चड्ढा पर कार्रवाई हुई है।
Now, we'll keep tracking the political showdown between the two sides, but for now, we're getting some breaking news, and this is regarding India and China. Well, India and China are expected to hold the 19th round of Corps Commander level talks on August 14th at the Chushalmoldo meeting point in the eastern Ladakh center to resolve the ongoing military standoff between the two countries for over 3 years now. So this is the particular information that we have. They are expected to meet on the August 14th, which is just 2 days from now. And now we have Akash Sharma joining us on the broadcast. Akash, a very good morning to you. Well, Akash, this meeting, as we know, is happening. The last time it had happened was 4 months ago, and this is the two countries have been at odds for 3 years now. So firstly, who all are meeting from each side, who all will be representing each side in this meet, and secondly, what all are we looking at with the objectives of this meeting? What all can we expect from this meeting?
So this is a 19th round of Corps Commander level talks as far as participation is concerned. So as the name suggests, Corps Commanders from both the sides. We have 14 Corps Commander Lieutenant General Rashim Bali from Indian side, and then the South Siang military district chiefs from the other side who will be participating in this particular Corps Commander meeting. Yes, as you rightly mentioned, this is happening for the after 4 months, but agenda remains the same. Agenda is the disengagement in some areas where we have escalated conditions. And also, as far as the position is concerned, we know that how China is building infrastructure alongside the LAC, and the condition in Depsang, in Demjok, we know that how buffer zone strategy has worked in many areas, but we still have escalated conditions in Depsang and Demjok area, and these all issues will be discussed. Also, we are learning that Ministry of External Affairs officials and also officials from ITBP will be taking part in this particular meeting. And, it is happening at a time when the senior officers from both the sides recently met. We know that how NSA, Ajit Doval, in fact, clearly, said this in front of Chinese foreign minister that, their activities and in fact their specific activity in 2020 has eroded the strategic trust between these two countries. So this particular meeting is very important. The 19th round of Corps Commander level talks, we know that how 18th rounds have happened. In fact, the 18th round happened in April, and nothing actually came out as an outcome as far as disengagement and de-escalation is concerned, and that is the reason why, in fact, this particular meeting, is going to be very, very important because we, in fact, both the sides are very hopeful from this particular meeting.
Right, Akash. Thank you so much for bringing us all those details, and we will keep a track and bring you all the latest updates from the meeting when it takes place. But for now, we are shifting our focus and taking you to West Bengal, where BJP National President JP Nadda has arrived in Kolkata last night. Now, he will meet with Panchayat election winning and contesting candidates and Panchayat poll victims and their families today at 3 p.m. at Science City Auditorium in Kolkata. So this is the particular input that we have, and we have Kamalika Sengupta joining us on the broadcast. Kamalika, very good morning to you. Well, this is the particular input that we have. He has reached Kolkata already, and this is the meeting that is supposed to take place at 3 p.m. What all are we expecting from this meeting, and what is the situation like when it comes to the preparations on the ground?
He has already arrived yesterday night, and it's a 2-day visit. And today in the morning, first thing is that he will be going to the Purvanchal Panchayat Raj Sammelan, where all the representatives of East India Panchayat Raj will be coming here. And the most important thing will the Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, will be addressing it virtually. So he will be going there first, where all the representatives of Eastern India Panchayat Raj Panchayat tires will be there. And thereafter he will be going to the Sharat Chandra Chattopadhyay, the Bengali novelist Sharat Chandra Chattopadhyay's residence for a program Amar Mati Amar Desh and Veer Vandana. After that, in the evening, he has his program where he will be meeting the panchayat winning candidates and also the victims of the panchayat poll violence. Now, obviously, after the panchayat poll, this is the first time that All India President is coming. So, obviously, the preparations are already there, and obviously, the state leaders will be saying what is the condition of the people who are staying in safe houses, because according to BJP, there is huge scale of poll violence has taken place, and that has to be campaigned for the Lok Sabha polls in 2024. Tomorrow he will be again attending Panchayat Raj ending session, and tomorrow again he will have meetings with BJP leaders, and today night he is going to have a core committee meeting with the Bengal BJP leaders. So basically he is going to also chalk out, he might be chalking out the plan for 2024, the strategy for 2024, and also how to take it to the people that what violence, about the poll violence, because you remember that the fact-finding team which came from Delhi also supported a report to JP Nadda. So he might be talking on that too.
Right, Kamalika, thank you for bringing us all those details, and as the day moves ahead, we will bring you all the latest updates from Calcutta as to what all takes place when this meeting happens. But for now, we're going to shift our focus and circle back to something that happened in the Parliament's last day yesterday in the session, which is the proposal of the criminal law bill. The Union Home Minister Amit Shah tabled this particular bill in the House, and we are going to go into the depths of what all was discussed about this bill, what all was proposed. Let's have a look at that.
तीनों कानूनों में गुलामियों की निशानी से भरे हुए कानून, राजद्रोह को कंप्लीटली हम रिपील कर रहे हैं, कंप्लीटली रिपील। यहां लोकतंत्र, सबको बोलने का अधिकार, राजद्रोह को हम कंप्लीटली रिपील कर रहे हैं। मान्यवर, सबसे पहला चैप्टर इसमें आएगा महिलाओं और बालकों के साथ अपराध।
So the government introduced 3 bills in the Lok Sabha to replace 3 criminal laws, which are the Indian Penal Code 1860, the Indian Evidence Act 1872 and the Criminal Procedure Act 1898, which are British-era laws. The IPC of 1860 will be replaced by the Bharatiya Sanhita. And the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Bill 2023 will replace the CrPC 1973. The Bharatiya Saksha Bill 2023 will govern the rules and procedures on evidence in the place of the Indian Evidence Act 1872. While tabling the Bharatiya Sanhita Bill, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that laws like sedition will be revamped. Punishments for acts like secession, armed rebellion, subversive activities, separatist activities, or endangering the sovereignty or unity and integrity of India have been added to the revised law. Shah added that the centre will also introduce the provision of capital punishment for mob lynching and sexual assault of minors. The new bill prioritizes laws to deter crimes against women and children, giving the legal provisions more teeth. Let's have a look at what all was said on this.
राजद्रोह पर ये अंग्रेजों ने अपने शासन को बचाने के लिए एक कानून बना था। मैं इस सदन को कहना चाहता हूं, एक ऐतिहासिक निर्णय इस सरकार ने किया है। राजद्रोह को कंप्लीटली हम रिपील कर रहे हैं कि जिन्होंने भी ये कानूनों को पढ़ा होगा, इसकी प्रायोरिटी क्या थी? मानवी की हत्या से या महिला के साथ दुराचार से बड़ा कोई कानून अपराध नहीं हो सकता। सबसे पहला चैप्टर इसमें आएगा महिलाओं और बालकों के साथ अपराध। मान्यवर, मैं सदन को बताना चाहता हूं, ये तीनों कानूनों में गुलामियों की निशानी से भरे हुए कानून। सबसे पहले तो इसको ब्रिटेन की पार्लियामेंट ने पारित किया था, हमने अडॉप्ट किया था, यहीं से शुरुआत होती।
मैं समझता हूं कि कोई भी कानून तभी कारगर होता है, तभी उपयुक्त होता है, तभी उसका फायदा होता है जब वो समाज और देश की चुनौतियों के अनुकूल हो। बहुत पुराने कानून थे हमारे देश में, अंग्रेज़ों के वक़्त से चले आ रहे थे और उन्होंने अपना काम किया। उसमें सारे प्रावधान बुरे नहीं थे, बहुत से प्रावधान उसके सही थे और आज भी सही हैं। मगर जो संशोधन हुआ है, जो नए कानून लाए गए हैं, मैं समझता हूं कि इनकी उपयोगिता अभी साबित होना बाकी है। प्रमुख चुनौती ये है कि क्या इन संशोधनों द्वारा हम ऐसे कानूनों को लागू कर सकेंगे या इस प्रकार से कानूनों को लागू कर सकेंगे जो न्याय संगत हों मगर जिनका दुरुपयोग ना हो। जो असहाय लोग हैं या जो बेगुनाहगार लोग हैं उनके खिलाफ कानून का दुरुपयोग ना हो, ये सुनिश्चित करना प्रमुख चुनौती है।
भारत की क्रिमिनल न्याय प्रक्रिया को मजबूत करे, टेक्नोलॉजी का समावेश करने और कोर्ट में जल्दी निष्पादन के लिए इन प्रावधानों का इनकी बहुत आवश्यकता थी। और बहुत सारे प्रावधान तो औपनिवेशिक काल के हैं। तो आज माननीय प्रधानमंत्री का अभिनंदन, माननीय गृह मंत्री का अभिनंदन कि जो लॉन्ग ओवरड्यू कि लोग भागे हुए, ट्रायल नहीं हो रहा है। एसपी साहब डीजीपी हो गए, गवाही नहीं देने आ रहे हैं। थाने गटर, मोटरसाइकिल और गाड़ियों से पड़े हुए हैं, अब उसको वीडियो कर लो। और जो महिलाओं के लिए आतंकवाद को एक अलग प्रकार से जो समूह एक्शन के बारे में, मॉब लिंचिंग के बारे में, तो बहुत अधिक इसके दूरगामी परिणाम होंगे। अभिनंदन गृह मंत्री जी का।
Now we're going to shift our focus to a very different story and take you down south to Karnataka. Now in Karnataka, Congress party and BJP are at loggerheads over the graft allegations. After BBMP contractors put corruption allegations against the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah-led government, the State Contractors Association has set a deadline of August 31st for the government to release the pending bills. BJP is demanding the Siddaramaiah-led government for an investigation into the 15% corruption allegations against the government, whereas the Congress government is mulling to investigate 40% corruption allegations against the BJP. Meanwhile, the family members of contractor Santosh Patil, who died by suicide, accusing BJP former Minister K.S. Ashwarappa of taking bribe, also met Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. The family has demanded that the case should be reinvestigated by handing it over to the CBI.
ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಕೆಲಸ? ಯಾರ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ? ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸನೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದದು. ಬಿಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಯಾರು? ಯಾರಪ್ಪ?
ಈಗಿನ ಸರ್ಕಾರ
ಕೊಡೋದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಾಳ. ನೀನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನಾನು ಉತ್ತರ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ನೀನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯ. ಹಿಂದಿನ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ವರ್ಷ 3 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಬಿಲ್ಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಬಂದು ಇನ್ನೂ 3 ತಿಂಗಳಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಒತ್ತಡ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಬಿಲ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ 40% ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ?
ಸಿಬಿಐ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ.
ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿಯವರಾಗಲಿ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಅವರಾಗಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ಬಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇರಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಇದ ಕೆಲಸ ಸರಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಎರಡನೇದು 10% 15% ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 10% 15% ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು? ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ? ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು MLA ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ? ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರ? ಯಾವ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು, ಇವತ್ತೇ ಈ ರಾಜಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನ ಅಶೋಕ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರ? ನಾನು ಏನೋ ಅವರ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹಿಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿಯವರು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಶೋಕ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಆದಂಥ.
Well, we'll bring you all the latest from the story as it develops further. But for now, we're going to slip into a short break. Stay tuned to CNN News 18 as we bring you all the latest developments right here.
When it comes to semiconductors, could you explain the rationale behind that decision and what may be in it for India? Because India is hoping to be this +1, the China +1, when it comes to diversifying supply chains for companies around the world.
Well, we have to be prudent. I mean, we invented the semiconductor technology. We can't be giving the advanced design, the advanced tools to China that they could then use that technology to build their navy, to build their military. As it is, China has the leading amount of ships. And so those are prudent export controls to make sure our most sensitive technology doesn't get to China. But I'm very excited about the partnership between the United States and India's defense. We're doing joint military exercises at the Malabar. We're doing joint exercises with the Navy.
I also want to talk to you a little bit about, some of these protests that we are seeing by what we here in India call the Khalistani separatists or the Khalistani elements. We saw one in California, the state you come from, just outside the Indian consulate in San Francisco. These were violent protests. I want to know your thoughts on that.
Well, India is a sovereign country, and I recognize the sovereignty of India, and I will leave it at that.
I'm sorry I'm sort of pressing on that issue because India is viewing that issue as an attack on sovereignty, as a question mark on India's sovereignty. And I'm curious to know from you, as an elected representative in the US House, what are your views on this kind of separatist ideology?
Well, there's no view in my thing for separatism. I mean, India is a sovereign country. It has been a sovereign country, and we have to recognize that sovereignty. And certainly the United States doesn't recognize any of the separatist movements.
All right, so you're going to be here in Delhi soon. You'll be there at the Red Fort listening to the Prime Minister on Independence Day. What else is your delegation going to be doing in your time here in India?
Well, we're meeting the head of the Western Naval Command. That's really important for the protection on the Arabian Sea, the joint exercises with the military. We're seeing people like I.N.D.I.A, the leaders at Reliance. We're seeing leaders at the IIT. And of course, the highlight, Amitabh Bachchan, who is an icon still around the world. And Anupam Kher, who we had the opportunity to meet yesterday and is helping so many actors.
All right, Congressman Ro Khanna, thank you very much. A pleasure, as always, speaking with you. And enjoy your time here in India. Thank you. So from a historic...
Welcome back. You're watching the Morning News Show on CNN News 18. And well, this segment we begin with some grim news that has come in from West Bengal. The death of a first-year student, Swapnadeep, in Jadavpur University has sparked a debate on ragging and how seniors behave with the freshers in university. Though police are investigating the matter and one alumnus has been arrested, but sources say that till now no evidence of ragging has been found. Swapnadeep's father, Ram Prasad Kundu, stated that his son was tortured and has named a couple of senior students as well. Meanwhile, politics has also erupted over the case, with the BJP saying that this is due to the dadagiri of the TMC students, whereas TMC has claimed that varsities come under the governor. Let's have a look at what all has been going on.
A very young student of Jadavpur University's Bengali department who just attended class for 3 days are leading to several questions. Though the police right now is not saying whether it's a ragging or not a ragging case, that's still under investigation. You can see outside the hostel it is written "Welcome Home" with a love sign. But there are stories inside the hostel. There have been allegations by other junior students. They are doing this allegation in social media that there are certain people, there are certain students who are ex-students. They also still stay in this hostel, in this Jadavpur main hostel, and some nexus goes on. But whether this boy who came from a district of Nadda, he called his mother that night and he said that he is afraid. After that, he fell from a balcony like this. Now, the investigation, the post-mortem report says that what we are getting it from the sources, that the cause of the death is definitely fall from the balcony. But whether it was somebody incited him to do that, whether it's a suicide or it's ragging behind that, whether it's a murder, nothing is still clear. The police is investigating the matter, and the police is interrogating couple of students. Yesterday night they have been interrogating couple of students. Today in the morning also couple of students were interrogated. The police has spoken to the dean.
Now, CNN News 18 reached out to another student of Jadavpur University, Arpan Maji, who is also from the first year. Arpan also took admission in the hostel, but after 2 days, he had to leave the hostel due to bullying by the seniors. Listen in to what he had to say.
Arpan, you are a first year student. You were in the hostel. You had to leave the hostel. What happened? If you tell me from the very first.
समझ में नहीं आया कि एक बच्चा जो कि काफ़ी दूर से यहाँ पर अपना एकेडमिक्स के लिए आया हुआ है, उसको हॉस्टल में रहने के लिए कुछ रूल्स फॉलो करने पड़ेंगे, जो कि
क्या थे वो रूल्स?
जो कि सीनियर्स ने बनाए हुए हैं, कोई अथॉरिटी से चढ़ाया हुआ रूल्स नहीं है। जैसे कि बालों का लेंथ एकदम छोटा छोटा होना ताकि वो हाथ में पकड़ में ना आए, दाढ़ी ये सब पूरी तरीके से क्लीन सेव रहना चाहिए। हॉस्टल में हाफ पैंट में नहीं रह सकते हैं, पूरा दिन फुल पैंट में रहना पड़ेगा। पूरा फर्स्ट ईयर
नया स्टूडेंट के लिए है,
ये बस फर्स्ट ईयर्स के स्टूडेंट के लिए है, फॉर जब तक वो लोग सेकेंड ईयर में ना उठ जाएं। पर अगर ये जो डेथ है, अगर ये बेसिकली हुआ रैगिंग की वजह से अगर हुआ होगा, तो ये दिस इज़ द वर्स्ट सिनेरियो कैन हैपन इन एन इंस्टीट्यूशन। मेरे साथ जो हुआ था इंट्रो, वो मतलब अब रैगिंग दिस इज़ इन इटसेल्फ अ वेरी सब्जेक्टिव थिंग। किसी के लिए ये एक रैगिंग हो सकता है, किसी के लिए मजाक से किया हुआ चीज़ हो सकता है। तो बेसिकली आप किस तरीके से बड़े हुए हो, कल्चरली सोशली बैकग्राउंड आपका क्या है, उस तरीके से आप रैगिंग को परसीव करते हो। तो मेरे साथ जो हुआ था इंट्रो में, वो मेरे को ठीक ठाक लगा था, मेरे को वैसा कुछ बहुत हार्श नहीं लगा था। यूनिवर्सिटी को कुछ स्टेप्स नेसेसरीली उठाने चाहिए। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये है कि कैंपस को सेंसिटाइज करने का जो जिम्मेदारी है, ये अथॉरिटी एवं स्टूडेंट्स दोनों को लेना चाहिए।
Well, quite a shocking incident, one whose investigation is on, and we shall keep updating you with whatever develops there. But for now, that's it from my side. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to CNN News 18 as we bring you more right here.